Hello, everyone, and welcome to Calculated Risk once more.
Hello.
With me today is Logan, as usual, my co-host. And today we also have joining us PK.
Hello.
The lovely man right next to me.
Sir.
Last time we did pull a new risk for today that we'll be doing at the end of the show. It will be we play pong, but every time the other makes a cup, you eat a sardine. So look forward to that experience at the end of today's show.
Yummy.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. PK will be our lovely cameraman for that section.
I will. Luckily, I don't have to partake.
Maybe you'll get to try one for free.
I don't know, for free. You might have to pay me there. Let's see.
Today's show, we're gonna go through our top 5 anime picks, and we're gonna criticize the shit out of each other for each point.
Hell yeah. Do we just want to do like 5 and then talk about it, then 4?
Yeah, that works.
Do you have your list? I got mine.
I didn't make a list, but I
you
have
know?
it up in here.
Okay, you know which ones you're doing, though.
I have a mental list.
I'll pull mine up. Shout out my anime list. That's where.
No,
what
Annie
rating
list
I
is
use.
better. Annie list is better.
That's what they say, but who's to judge an anime on a point, like on a 10-point scale, and then you have like 10 extra points? Like, I'm not giving that shit a 9.8. It's a 10. If it's a 10, it's a 10.
No, it's a 9.8.
That's a joke.
It's not a fucking joke.
Okay. So
You're one of those people. Why do you think they use like percentages on?
Yeah, but the percentages they use on platforms like that, you're
Like
still
98,
rating
9.8.
98%.
Yeah,
That's the same
9.8.
thing.
okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm just in IMDb, like for movies and shit.
Oh gosh.
You type it in from 1 to 10, and then it calculates it.
I already don't like your pick.
Okay, you say yours
What?
first, then I'll say mine, then he'll say yours, and we'll talk about it.
Why do I have to say mine first?
Because you're on the right side.
What does that discriminate me from the rest?
Yeah, you're not. No one's to your
I'm
right.
lonely over here.
No one's to your right. You go.
All right. Fair enough. My number 5 pick would have to be OG Pokemon.
Holy fuck! No, you didn't. No, you didn't just say that.
Damn. All right.
Just for nostalgia reasons.
Holy fuck! That's your out of like the hundreds that have been made. You're like, oh, Pokemon, great.
Pokemon, it's
Ash Ketchum.
Ash
Gotta catch
Ketchum.
I
him.
know. It's classic, you know. 10-year-old boy with the
That sounds really fucking like sus.
just
You like 10-year-old boys? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, what the hell?
no,
Logan?
no. I was probably an 8-year-old boy.
And you
when
like
I started
10-year-old
watching.
boys?
Wait, that came out wrong. No. Just nostalgia reasons. I don't know. I grew up with it.
Okay.
Why? What's yours, asshole?
Attack on Titan, asshole.
Fuck
5?
you.
Number 5, yeah.
I don't even know if it's in my top 5. I won't lie. I'd say Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is my 5.
Wow.
It's a
I
great
can say
show.
some things
Wow.
about that.
Like what?
Go ahead.
So
Yeah.
basic.
Bro, so basic. Fucking look at your show.
Hey,
AOT.
hey.
That's more of a basic pick than mine is.
Nah. Well, let's talk about this. Pokemon. Like,
Yeah, you gotta catch them all.
so you've seen Attack on Titan. You've seen. What else have you seen?
Exactly.
Code Geass.
Code Geass.
Yeah. What else?
That's probably why Pokemon is number
I
5.
guess
It's
so.
like the only other thing you've seen.
We watched Kuroko's basketball.
Mm-hmm.
We've started To Your Eternity. And is Pokemon the only other one?
No, I've seen parts of different ones.
Like what?
I don't know.
So they're not on your
No,
list.
I have more on my list.
You know what? I'm okay with Pokemon at 5.
Okay.
I don't think that's
I'll just.
not that valid of a take.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Stop
just-
hating
some
on
are-
my shit.
I watched Pokemon.
Yeah, but the
not too long ago.
the Diamond and Pearl era went crazy.
What?
Exactly.
No, but like as a show, like you look at the plot, you don't just go, "Holy shit, this is a good show." Like it's just like, "Ooh, Pokemon!" Like that's all it
It's
is.
entertaining.
I guess. I don't know, man. I binge watched the entire Indigo League one, the original. And I watched it all, and I thought I was just like hammering my brain because I'm like, there's like nothing happening, but I'm entertained, you know. So-
Exactly.
Hey,
It's
but
entertaining.
there's nothing happening.
What do you mean there's nothing happening? They're battling shit all the time.
No, they go to a fucking stupid haunted house and then the Gasline's there. He's like, Gasline.
Well, they can't make it like...
It's a children's show here. They're not
Yeah,
gonna
they
go
can't
crazy.
like make people getting stabbed through
They're-
the heart.
they're
I
and
gonna
shit.
have,
guess.
the gas like sucking them up like in canon. That's like the best thing about Pokemon to me is when you read like the description of Pokemon. Because what is it? Haunter like sucks people up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
abducts them.
Yeah.
They're not gonna show that in the anime.
Yeah, they should. They should.
They go hard. They go harder in the manga. I think it's like darker. From what I've heard, I haven't read.
I haven't read the manga. I didn't even know there was a manga for
I just remember
Pokemon.
there was like a trainer that got like crucified.
What
I
the
saw that
fuck?
video. They were like on the cross.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
Yeah, the Pokemon manga gets dark, man.
Jesus Christ.
All right. What is Attack on Titan? Give us your reason.
Why is my reason? Because it's a superb show.
Okay.
Like, I'll give you 1,000 reasons.
I'm surprised you didn't put it at
Yeah.
1.
Why would I put it at 1?
Basic.
I'm not that basic. you have Full Metal Alchemist,
Okay,
motherfucker.
okay.
Every turn up Full Metal Alchemist.
I don't care. That's the exact same way people are about AOT.
It's because it's actually got emotional story telling.
So does Full Metal Alchemist. The dude is trying to save his brother.
No, yeah, it's
The entire
good.
show,
No,
yeah.
it's good. I'm just
Do it.
no.
Here it is,
I'm not
number
hating
5.
on it. It's a good show. I'm just.
No, basic. Yeah, you
It
are.
is basic though. Throw Full Metal Alchemist. Everyone throws Full Metal. That's my top pick because everyone else has it as my top pick.
Watch his number 4 be Full Metal Alchemist brother.
Yeah.
You know, I consider, but once you said number 5, I was like, I ain't doing
that's what I
it.
thought. You were considering
I
it.
was considering it. Yeah. Why'd you choose Full Metal Alchemist? I want to hear your
I kind of
reasoning.
went through it a little bit, but
Yeah, I thought.
I went through it more than
Alright.
you did on AOT. You just like
Yeah, you
AOTs.
kind of brushed over
Aaron-
yours.
Aaron is a good way of the ending though in the manga
Yeah.
is fucking shit. I'm
Yeah, and
not
that's how it's gonna be in the
but
anime.
hey, we're not there yet. Well, I can still
will be
defend this.
soon.
Aaron has a great story progression for his character.
Well,
I'll
Except
agree.
wait till season
I'll
4,
agree.
part 2, part 3, or whatever part they're
yeah.
on.
Okay, well that part'll suck. That part'll suck. I'm not looking forward to that because it completely just disregards everything he's been doing, like building up his character the way they have.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll change it though.
That's stupid if they change it, in my opinion.
Why?
I just think it's dumb.
Well, it's dumb what they did in the manga.
Too bad. That's what the manga's done.
What?
They should follow it, in my opinion. They shouldn't make it like Tokyo Ghoul where they switch up shit.
Okay, well, but Tokyo Duel did a shit job at it. Like, there was no reason for them to. Like, everyone was happy with the ending in the manga, but everyone's not happy with the manga ending in Attack on Titan.
It's Isayama's fault.
That is his
Make a
fault.
better ending.
Yeah, he choked on that.
Honestly,
He did such a
the more
good
I see
job
about it,
today.
I don't think the ending's that bad. I just don't think it's like the level the rest of the show is.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
like
Like,
it's an
he
average ending.
he wrote a great show, but then like he tried to like do a little Code Geass action on that ending, and it just didn't hit because it didn't
No,
work.
it won't hit.
Because like Aaron isn't Lelouch, he didn't have the same
Thing
motivations
is, it's
behind
still gonna
stuff.
hit. Like whenever the season 4, part 3, whatever part they're on comes out, people are gonna meet ride it forever. So
Oh yeah, but
yeah. So
no, I stand
us
by.
saying the ending is shit.
I
like,
stand by that there could have been a better way to wrap it up. But that's off topic. So
I don't know. I'll be honest. I thought the animation, this most recent part, was good, but like season 4's animation, Mappa didn't do as good of a job as I thought they could. I don't know. They
are
rushed
they are
shit.
being like
Fair.
sweatshopped over there.
Yeah.
Like they have Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen. They're doing Vinland Saga, and they have another One Punch Man season 3, and they have something else.
Yeah, I just thought comparatively, like what was it, part 2, when they invaded Paradise again. I don't know. It didn't hit with me as hard as it did in the manga. Maybe this was the first time I read it. Like I don't know. It just felt a little boring at times. I thought Hanji got too much screen time in season 4, part 2, or part whatever.
Well, spoiler. There's a reason for that.
I know she's like the captain and shit, but I'm not saying this most recent part. I'm saying the part where they invaded. I thought she had too much screen time of her just sitting there talking when I didn't notice that as much in that manga.
I don't know. Maybe they did it to explain shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Some lore dump.
Lore dump,
Yeah, I
lore
suppose.
trauma dump on you. Like
Trauma
that one
dump.
dude on the stage, he was just a lore dump and then he dies.
Yeah.
It's the whole point of me being there is just a lore dump on your
See, that
ass.
was
and
my-
You're supposed to word
My
vomit
favorite part of
and
the whole
die.
show was the invasion of Marley.
Well, that's the best. That's like the best arc overall. Like if you
That
even
was really
maybe
good.
return to Shiga, whatever it is,
Shingansina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be a little better, but
That one's good too. I don't know. I think like overall, I think that's one of the highest ranked like arcs in like manga in general. Okay, 4. What do you got? I
4.
gotta check my list.
I'll be honest, I really like Cyberpunk Edge Runners. It's up there. It's number 4.
That's fair.
All right. I haven't seen it yet.
The animation is really good. It basically, I hadn't played the video game, and it like
The video game's awful.
Yeah, the video game, it's not awful. It just could be so much more. Like there's still so many parts in the video game. Like you'll walk up to a door and it'll be like door locked.
Yeah.
It's just not unlockable. Like there's nothing you can do there. But
So many
the
bugs.
Cyberpunk world is so nice, and it was really nice to see it fleshed out in Edge Runners. And it was nice that it's not going to have a season 2 or anything. They could rather make different continuing stories, not with the same characters,
Yeah, but
but
in
just
the
in
world,
the same world.
I'm gonna say Chainsaw Man for my number 4.
That's what I was
see,
gonna say for
That's
mine.
basic in my opinion.
How is that basic?
Or Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw Man.
Oh,
What
it's
do you
just
mean
because everyone's
it's basic?
dick riding it right now. I can't help that.
I don't know. I'm not fully rating it until the rest of part 1 is like finished.
That's fair.
I
I know where it's going though, and I like where it's going. So
Yeah.
Was that your number 4 too, Logan?
Yeah. That's how I was gonna go.
why?
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 I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I don't know. Some parts were just out of pocket for me. Like I don't know how I read
Appetizing.
through them in the manga, where Power's like grabbing my boobie.
That part was
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
weird.
And then Himeno literally fucking. She's like
Himeno?
yeah, she a pedophile, bro.
Oh, bro, yeah,
Bro.
she's like what?
Yeah.
30? No, she's 20.
she's mid
28.
20s and bro is
Mid-20s.
16.
Yeah, no, that was. There's some fucking weird parts. I'm not saying there's
She's
like
"How-
not
how'd
weird
you do
parts.
it?
Yeah.
Denji-kun, wanna do it? And then he's
Chichao, yeah.
he's like, what? Yeah, that'd be my reaction too.
After throwing up in his mouth.
Oh
she
yeah,
has the
that was
audacity.
so fucking
That's-
wild.
Absolutely
was
nuts.
Well, that's
Crazy.
the shit like that, like just vomiting in his mouth. It's just like that's what made it like so great for me because it was just so fucking out of pocket at
It
times.
was like some of the I don't know, man. Manga's gas though, I'll say it. Except the rest of part 1 is gas. I don't really know what's going on in part 2 yet. It's building up.
the
still.
Shippuden arc.
Pretty much is the Shippuden.
That
Because they
it's
switched up all the characters except Jinji.
Yeah,
So we have number 3 now.
Is One Piece.
One Piece.
One
I like,
Peace.
no, the manga is my all-time favorite.
Well, you could defend the manga, but
After
The anime
episode
is-
700.
yeah, it gets good after episode 1012.
I've enjoyed it thoroughly. It's just like obviously the pacing isn't there compared to the manga. And the animation isn't like the most. The animation's good in Wano right now.
Yeah,
honestly.
well, it's been shit
And-
before. It comes and goes depending on like the importance of stuff.
I was gonna say there's a visible difference in Thriller Bark. You know the Zoro scene where nothing happened. That Zoro scene where Kumo like attacks him. In that episode, the animation is so much better than the rest of Thriller Bark, and then it goes back to kind of mid for a little while.
Yeah.
But honestly, once you get past probably what is it, Skypiea,
Mm-hmm.
then the animation's like decent in my opinion. I don't think it's that big of a gripe. It kind of has the nostalgic late 90s.
Well, yeah, that's what it
Style.
started.
Yeah.
It's just nostalgia to begin with, but
Mhm.
I understand how people don't like that because anime watchers, they'll see Demon Slayer and it's like, yeah, compared to Demon Slayer, early One Piece is not visually appealing.
Well, I mean,
Right.
it's hard to. For me, like the biggest gripe is the pacing. Like that's in any anime, like Naruto. I love the story, but the fucking pacing is horrible and it ruins it.
No, that's how it'll be though. Like recaps in some episodes in Dressrosa finish in like the 9-minute mark.
Mm-hmm.
So, and when you're going back to back on an episode, I'm not gonna rewatch
Yeah,
that
it's
recap. I'm
fucking
just gonna
stupid.
skip right until the title marker.
Yeah.
So some
Right.
episodes will be like 15 minutes maybe,
Mhm.
which is nice because you burn through them. But it's like, damn.
But yeah, I just wish they'd fucking release a 15-minute episode then. Like we would watch Kuroko's basketball every fucking time the thing would open. It's like the generation of miracles
Yeah,
and like
it was the same intro that lasted about 5 minutes.
yeah, because
for
we'd
every
skip
episode.
5 minutes into the show and it's a good show, but like holy god, stop including this stuff.
Yeah.
It was just like they like wrapped it in with the opening, so they just kept like there would be every time there's a new opening there'd be a new like recap thing in the beginning.
But no, I just love One Piece. There's so much good about it. Like the world building is nuts. All the side characters they do compared to other shows, like specifically Naruto, the side characters are so nice. Like they finish with them. They don't forget the side characters. Like that's like Oda's thing. It's like they'll pull a side character from Timbuktu out of nowhere. And
Yeah, just wrap them into the
a
story.
moderately main plot point. It's
Yeah.
nice. Like, it's the little things I appreciate.
All right, what's your number 3 pick?
I think mine's Code Geass.
Damn.
For what do you mean, damn?
It's a valid pick.
What? Do you have yours on the list?
Yeah.
Oh, you have it higher?
Yeah.
That's why. Well, my next two blow it out of the water.
Okay.
So not to pat myself on the back, but anyway.
Not to jerk yourself off.
Yeah,
or
not to
anything.
jerk myself off, but I think it's third material. It's one of the best anime series because of like, you know, main character's pretty fucking good. He's like Light if Light like wasn't a sociopath. My only gripe with his character is he cares way too much about Nunnally.
I mean,
It's his sister.
she's his sister.
Yeah, it's
I know,
a
but-
sister.
No,
What do
but
you
I mean, like,
mean?
bro, like when you have like the entire weight of how the world will like what the world will become, and you fucking dip because your sister got kidnapped by some little midget man, like whose whole he's not gonna kill her. His whole goal is to fucking pull you out of the game.
Hey, Zero a queen, man. That is what it is. It's the best. It's my favorite ending in any anime I've seen.
The ending of
He does that all for Nunnally, so I mean,
at the end, like the
Yeah.
second part.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was a good ending. See, that's what AOT was trying to do, but they didn't do it well. Like they pulled it off in Code Geass because they fucking formulated it well
What
and
is
it
it,
fit the
every-
character.
every like imitation has, or every masterpiece has its like cheap copy sort
Cheap
of thing.
copy,
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's
because
kinda how it is.
just fucking Aaron's not set up like Lelouch. You can't just pull off the same thing and it makes sense for him.
Right.
So, what's yours?
I'm gonna go with Demon Slayer.
Oh, okay.
I'm not like all the way through it yet.
You're not even to the good part. He's still in season 1.
Yeah, I'm still in season 1, but
Yeah.
I just really like the concept and the story so far.
You know what?
So
You're relatively new to watching anime, but
Well, that story's not like
I know it's like
it's not general from yet. Cause not
that's
everyone's
the
using-
thing. That's why I'm not gonna judge. But if you were like a seasoned watcher, holy shit, dude! I'm sorry, but I would be like, I'd literally be tearing you apart. Like it's so like, don't get me wrong, it's a good show? Question mark, but like, it is very very basic.
and like I'm like a big like visuals person.
Yeah, the
like
visuals
I love
quite a
like
bit.
really nice graphics in games and like shows and stuff like that. So like that also pulls me in. Just like the animation visuals.
Well, that's where it like becomes good. If that
If
makes
you
sense.
like animation, Jujutsu Kaisen, gas. It might have better animation than Demon Slayer. Not gonna
Okay.
lie. It's really good.
Yeah, they're. I think
The movie, I think the movie had better animation.
I haven't seen the movies, so
Yeah, I think the movie had better animation than Demon Slayer.
their stories are pretty basic,
Yeah.
but because they're just like once you watch so much anime, like it's like the classic shonen story.
Yeah.
Like I gotta defeat this group of people that are bad,
Right.
and they're all usually like either demons or have some superpowers.
We got our number 2s.
Yeah, I got mine.
Can we put movies down? Like anime movies?
Yeah.
So I count.
Yeah.
Go for
A
it.
silent voice. I love a silent voice.
Oh, that's a good.
It's so
That's a good pick.
I don't know. I can't remember any of the main characters' names. But
Fuck, I used to know him.
He has to turn like he understands like how he bullied that girl and how wrong he was for it, and he spends the whole movie like not fighting, but like trying to make himself like make her understand that he's changed as a person. It's just
Well, it's like she knew.
she knew, but she couldn't like accept it, sort of thing. Like
Well, she accepted
did,
it.
but, like-
He didn't accept it.
yeah,
And then she hated herself for what was the
just for
reason?
being deaf, I think she hated herself.
I have to watch it again because it's like subtle because she can't talk. Obviously,
And
she
he,
doesn't
and he
speak
hates
about it.
himself for what he's done.
Yeah. I think it's like she doesn't. She feels like she's not worthwhile.
It's like
So,
a good movie.
Yeah,
Peak.
you'll have to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't seen many anime movies.
No, it's
except,
really
like
good.
Spirited Away.
Yeah, they're really good. Anime movies are solid. There's a lot of romance
The romance
anime
movies are
movies.
like the best genre. That and like Studio Ghibli sort of style movies.
Yeah, those are good too.
And Akira.
And then shonen movies have been becoming more popular. So
Okay.
like Jujutsu
That's
Kaisen,
just now they're like
the Demon
now
Slayer
they're
one.
canon, so like you kind of
Yeah.
have to watch them. It's not like the Dragon Ball movies or the One Piece movies. Actually, are the Dragon Ball movies canon? I don't know.
No.
Sure.
I just know the One Piece one.
Some dude on TikTok got mad at me because I used it as a point of like anime movies are becoming better because they're like canon now, and I used Dragon Ball as an example because I knew they weren't. He's like, actually, like theoretically, so like this set of movies is not canon, but this set of movies exist in an alternate universe. So it's still not canon. But he was saying that this alternate universe is canon, therefore, like theoretically, it is canon. So I was like, okay. I was like, but it's not like it doesn't tie into the anime series. So
yeah, kind of the cash cow they got going on now, making all these anime movies.
yeah. Well, they get better
and making them canon.
Yeah,
Like, it's like, oh shit, I
gotta
go
go see
watch
this.
Now.
Yeah.
It's
Go cosplay in
It's
the
a whole
AMC.
ploy. Whole ploy.
Well, when we saw the Demon Slayer movie, there's people cosplaying.
It was so
It was
funny.
a bit wild. It was a bit wild.
That was before it hit peak popularity too, slightly.
Well, it was like,
It was, like, still during COVID.
Yeah, start of COVID, so it was like we all been watching stuff already, but it was like
It's like, are we actually gonna pull up to the theater and watch?
yeah, because like not like normal people were going yet.
Right.
It was like right before, because that's when people started posting TikToks about anime and stuff. So then it like came mainstream, I guess, which I liked it better when it was not mainstream.
I like it both ways. You're not gonna get judged now if you're like, oh shit, I like this anime. They're gonna be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I get you, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I've been
You
watching
go,
since I was like
buddy.
12.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I just liked when it was like not everyone like it's just like everyone thinks they can have an opinion in something even though they've only watched like 2 anime. Like I watched Attack on Titan. Not you. You were actually
you.
No, you were
Fuck
actually
you, bastard.
No, motherfucker.
It's not you. I was looking directly at it when you said that.
No, I know. No, I don't mean like you are interested in more than just like watching AOT and a Demon Slayer, you know? Like there's people that's all they'll watch.
I've been
Then
interested
those
like
spam comment sections for all of
yeah.
eternity about it. It's
like
funny.
we started watching To Your Eternity.
Yeah.
And
We watched Kuroko, like not many people seen that.
yeah, I want to watch a Jobless
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation.
Yeah, that one's good too.
Yeah.
But, like,
To Your
so, like,
Eternity.
I'm interested in like lesser
Yeah.
known stuff. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Well, what I mean when I say it is like if I go on Instagram, let's say, and someone posts like a video about jobless reincarnation on there, in the comments will just be spam like L show, AOT is better, jobless mid-carnation, like that kind of bullshit. It's all the same fucking people that watch only 2 shows and think they're like, I've seen it all, like God has been forebone into my eyes, like.
You know what? I'm just happy because people used to do that like with The Promised Neverland. I'd see people recommend it, and
Oh my god, dude!
And then season 2
It
came
was
out,
so
and
ass.
it disappeared.
They stopped talking. They didn't even mention it.
I haven't heard The Promised Neverland mentioned in years now, and it's so funny. Because season 1 was good, but it got rode so hard. Like they literally thought it was better than AOT at times, and then season 2 dropped. Gone. Any channels or like people who commented dedicated to those characters, they deleted their accounts. They gave up.
Speaking of mainstream, last night we were at a Fozzy concert.
Oh really?
It was just at Castle Theater.
Nice.
And he was playing. It was "Do You Want to Start a War" song, and he had a fucking anime AMV on the background. It was fucking hype as shit. And he had this fucking canister of nitrogen that he's just spraying in the air. And
Did they light it on fire or something?
no.
He's just spraying a canister. of nitrogen.
Yes. And oh my god, it was just fucking hype though. So it's just like,
There you go.
no way, we're at a fucking rock concert and there's just an AMV on in the background.
That's hard.
So that was cool. All right, none of you will have seen this. Hear me out. Serial Experiments Lane.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
No.
This is very, very niche.
Trust me. I know my anime.
No, trust me.
Trust me, I'm an expert.
I got shitted on TikTok, by the way, because I made a joke about watching, because I have watched 80 days of anime. So I made a joke about like, oh, I've spent so much time watching anime.
People were like, oh, that's nothing.
Yeah. Oh, so bad. So fucking bad. They're like, dude, that's nothing. I watched 320 days. I'm like, wow, congrats, I guess. Like, or like, there was one dude, this has got to be fake. He goes, I've watched 15 days, 1,500. Yeah, sorry, 1,500 days. And this dude under him, well, the dude under him goes, that's fucking cap. And he gives it like a whole narrative for like, every day I come home and I watch 8 hours of anime. I'm like, what is this, your fucking second job? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he gets paid to review anime or something.
It was just, he was like, the part that like fucking irked me was just, he was so entitled, like, I watch 8 hours of anime a day. I'm like, am I supposed to be like, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Like, praise
Crown
you.
him the anime king.
Yeah, it's like, I was even trying to say like, oh, I'm the most watched anime. Or, like, I was just making a joke about I've watched so much fucking anime. Like, ooh, look at me, I've wasted 80 days or something. Anyway, Serial Experiments Lane, it was made in the 90s and it like predicted internet. Like before it came out, it got a little supernatural because like what's reality at that point? Like it was like kind of like they were blending together, which was really fucking weird. Because it was their internet was more advanced. Like there was not much of a separation. Plus there's like some drug that they could take that would like fucking. It was basically just a psychedelic, but it would like transport them into like the internet. And there's obviously
Could they die in there? Like Sword Art Online or no?
It's yeah, because it's like the internet's it's like
reality
it's bleeding into reality. It was like a weird fucking in between. It came to the point where like Lane, the little girl, was unsure of like her existence. It's like is she actually human or is she like a creation of like the mind and stuff?
Interesting.
It's fucking wild. It's really trippy.
How long of a show is it?
Sounds like a complete mind trip.
It is. Well, I have it on Blu-ray. It's like 11 episodes.
Oh,
so it's short. But yeah, that's my number 2.
Okay.
I stand by that.
I think my number 2 would probably be like Code Geass. I would say.
I like that pick.
I like it.
It is a very good anime.
Have you
from the ones I've seen?
You're like 9 episodes out, I think.
From finishing?
Yeah,
because we were watching.
I don't have much left to finish it, so I haven't seen like the ending of season 2. But it's getting down to the wire.
It's a good show.
We're in the when they go to China arc.
Yeah.
We watched it in the spring last year, and then the school semester ended. So then.
He's like Megamind. He just like
Megamind.
Big brain plays.
Gigamind.
All right. We doing number 1?
Yeah.
Right. It's Code Geass. Don't say it.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Oh, mechs. Good anime.
Gundam.
I need to watch. I need to watch Gundam. I haven't seen Gundam. I know I'll love
the
it.
70s one.
I haven't seen any Gundam stuff.
There's
because I really like Evangelion. I just don't know what's going on enough in Evangelion to put it in my top 5. It's like just outside of it, just because I'm gonna have to go watch like a 2-hour lore video to understand everything.
There's one Gundam one. It's about like Lone Wolf or something. That one's apparently good. I think it's a movie.
Okay. I just know all the Gundam, like, you should watch, like, the 70s, but none of them are tied together, really. You can just watch them however order you want.
Yeah, they're very old school. Yeah. It's like watching the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. Yeah. It's like that kind of shit. Mine's Monogatari, which none of you have seen either.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
You've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
It's a bit weird at times. Like, very sus.
Like how? Give an example.
Like Monogatari is like a play on like tropes. Like he's making fun of all the different shit in anime.
Okay.
So like there's a 400-year-old vampire who's trapped in like a 9-year-old's body, and she just like lives in his shadow, which doesn't get explained.
Nice.
Which doesn't get explained for like till the 2nd season.
Oh.
Then it gets explained. but you have to like the whole first season. You're just kind of like, who the fuck is this little girl in his shadow?
So confused.
And then his sisters are like twins. Well, they're not twins actually. Well, that's why I got mixed up. I said that on a video once. Like I was writing the video and I got to the end. I go, wait, these guys aren't even twins. It's like I had to
Rewrite the video.
I had to put a note and I go, actually, I just realized they're not actually twins. They're 2 years apart. They're like close to each other, and they're what was it? There's that toothbrush scene. Have you seen that?
No, actually, I might have.
So the older girl is with Arda Agi, and she's trying to make a bet with him, like to do something for her, and he goes no, and she goes, I'll bet you for it. And he goes, what are we like? What's the bet on? And so he's like, he goes, I don't want to do this. Like he for some reason figures out like when you brush someone else's teeth, like it's really weird feeling, you know? Like it's a weird sensation.
I guess.
I would assume so.
Yeah,
That seems kind of weird.
So the whole episode is like this fucking challenge where he's brushing her teeth and she's all uncomfortable, and it's just really fucking uncomfortable to watch.
Some weird
And that's
sexual
why it's his
tension or
favorite
something.
anime.
This is not why it's my favorite
Sexual
anime.
tension
No,
between
sexual
when I
main character
no,
and young girl.
no, when I
Sock Sensei's favorite anime.
when I watch this show, I skip that episode because it's just
Oh,
it's too
okay.
it's too awkward for me.
I skipped that episode. Favorites it on my anime list.
No, but
Only watches it in the shower.
so that episode's really fucking weird. But anyway, there's stuff like that that's just like in there sometimes. Like the 9-year-old vampire lady that's a 400-year-old. She also sometimes flips back to her like MILF body is what I call it.
What?
It's like because she like grows like she's like 6'7" in real life. The lore behind her character, which is like, so you start off in Monogatari at the first season, okay? And then there's 3 movies that are a prequel to
Jeez.
the whole idea of like why he has like vampire powers and who the vampire girl is. And then you go back forward, but it's still in a prequel scenario, and you find out what happens to this other character, this other girl that's in his school that he helped out, and she's possessed by a cat spirit. And then now you're back. Now you're to the sequel of the first season, which is the second season.
Jesus Christ.
And then you go on for a while, and there's that one point where there's a sequel that goes way into the future when he's in college, and it follows one of this other characters for the whole movie. But then like what comes after is back like onto the timeline, so leading up to that movie you just watched. It's it jumps over the place sometimes.
Yeah,
but
I'm confused.
the vampire thing is that he finds her in a subway and she's got her limbs cut off, and she's like, oh, human, give me your blood. And he goes like, hey, fuck you, no, and like runs away. But then she starts like crying, and then he goes like, okay, fine. And then like,
That was a bad idea.
yeah,
What?
well he runs
Common
away.
anime theme.
Well, it's
Main character chooses awful idea.
well, the whole idea is like he's like the kind protagonist dude. Like he'll do stuff
He's
for
Ken
people.
Kaneki.
Yeah,
Goes on date with hot woman, turns into ghoul.
yeah,
Vampire woman.
So then he like helps her out. She drinks his blood. He wakes up, and then he's like, that's when she's a lolly now, and he's just like, what the fuck? And he like runs out of the building,
Yeah.
but then he's like gets engulfed into flames because he's a vampire.
Trust me,
now.
she was a MILF. She was a MILF. Trust me.
They do a lot of like fucking
Nice.
jokes with the tropes. It's not like they're like, oh, look a hot lolly.
I was
Like
saying,
they're not.
like acting like it's not.
Yeah.
present. Okay.
Anyway, she's a
She's a
9-year-old.
9-year-old.
Cuts off right
No,
there.
sorry.
End the podcast.
She's
This is
a
what's getting taken down by YouTube.
she's in a 9-year-old body because that's the only form like she can hold, because she still like doesn't have her limbs, but the blood allowed her to like get some power back, so she can transform herself. So like the only like form she can hold fully is like a younger form, because it's easier. I like this show because it like shows a bunch of different like types of relationships. He has a girlfriend in the show, and that's like his only romantic interest.
Plus the 9-year-old.
No,
The
but
9-year-old.
no.
Trust
No.
me. Trust me.
Trust me. Trust me.
She was not 9 when
She
I
was
found her.
not 9 when she found
She just sleeps in my closet. Okay.
the vampire is not the girlfriend.
Yeah,
The girlfriend's a different character you meet in the first season. Then there's a girl that like, it's like unrequited love. like he likes her, but not in that way, you know, like a friend.
Yeah.
But she likes him as a romantic way.
Is she also 9?
Is she also
These
a
are all
vampire?
these are all 18-year-old high schoolers. All of these characters.
Okay.
Okay.
Besides the vampire.
Besides the 9-year-old
They're
vampire.
they're 400.
Oh no, you're digging yourself a hole here for this being your top pick.
Okay, but anyway, their relationship is solely off of like they're like buds basically.
Sexual attraction.
Like, so at the end of the movie,
They fuck.
at the end of the movie, she tells him she wanted basically the whole time she wanted him to kill her because she didn't want to live anymore. She's been 4 years old. She's fucking done.
So she asked for his blood at the very start.
Yeah, what
but
the hell?
she had a change of heart once he became like vampire-ish and he wanted to go back. She didn't want to like do this anymore.
Okay.
So she wanted him to kill her.
That's
She wanted
kinda dark.
So, well, there's a whole ordeal behind like why, because she had an original like offspring at one point. Offspring's what they're called, like when they become a vampire because of her. Shut the fuck up. And
he would be one of her offspring.
This is getting, you're trying to like wiggle me in
No,
there.
you're digging the hole
No,
yourself.
But would that be true?
Yeah.
Theoretically, like offspring is in, he's a vampire now because of her.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
so
yeah.
the first guy that did this committed seppuku because he couldn't live with it.
Oh.
So she feels bad for doing it to him again, and she finally, like at the end of the show, came to understand like he killed himself like to die for someone else because I think that dude loved someone else and he couldn't live with the fact that he'd have to live without her because she like died and he was immortal, you know. Okay. So the vampires can only kill themselves or something. Like vampires can kill vampires and stuff.
So that's why she wanted him to kill her.
Yeah. So he doesn't do it because he's all kind, you know, kind trope. He's the kindness protag. He can't do it, so he finds a way to do it without killing her. Where like he takes enough of her blood so that she can't kill any more humans, because that's why he got like upset, because he gave her all her powers back and then she killed a human and ate him. And he like came in on this and he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, this is what I saved. So then he like sucks all the blood out basically to when she's like in like the child form, like really weak form, and then like her only source of like being able to live is like she has to suck his blood every once in a while.
Okay.
So like that, like it's like a codependent relationship. That's like all the characters though, like they all have different relationships to each other, and it's like exploring
it sexually.
But no, there's no like
the sexual exploration.
There's not like, it's not obscenely sexual for any reason. It doesn't do that.
Trust me.
Trust me. The toothbrush thing was the only like part where I'm like, this is too much for me. Like this is like way too
I
weird.
definitely haven't seen that scene. I don't know what you're like. I thought I had at first like a clip on TikTok. No shot.
I will show you later.
You'll have to show me later.
Anyway,
good show.
It was a good
For
show.
what you say.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Good show.
You gotta know like it's self-aware. Like
so you know it's shit, but it's still your number one.
It's not. No, self-aware in the sense they're like the whole point's to make fun of those tropes. Like, hot 9-year-old lolly. Now we're gonna make fun of it. Like she's a bunt end of that joke.
Okay.
Like they don't use her in a weird way, like some things do, but they make fun of the fact that people throw lollies in shows. What's your number one?
Death Note.
Oh, it's
Death Note.
AOT. I thought it'd be AOT. Okay.
Why Death Note?
Baby. I just really like the strategic like aspect of it. Although I do think that they should have just kind of ended it shortly after L died. I don't.
Damn, spoiler.
Dude, it's so fucking old. If no one's
That's true.
if they haven't seen it by then.
I don't know. The ending was alright, but I think like L versus Light kind of arc was
way better.
Yeah, I just thought it was like so good that after that, like I'm blanking on the predecessor's name.
Nier.
Yeah.
Nier and
yeah.
Who's the other guy's name?
Mellow.
Yeah, those two guys like were definitely not as good for me.
Yeah, they were terrible.
L. And
Death
so
Note, not even in my top 10 because of what happens after.
Yeah, I just couldn't put it in there.
Yeah, I thought like beginning to when L died, if they just like stopped it right around there.
Or
Yeah.
if,
Then
like,
it would
if the
be
final episode was just like the time skip. Because there's like a
Yeah.
3-year jump. It was like
Right.
2 or 3 years.
But they like
Yeah.
like
Should've
they
just been the end.
they dragged out that final arc with Nier like way longer.
They had a lot of stuff go on. It's just I wasn't interested because I'm like, my boy died. I just want my man to die now because like Rook's gonna kill him when it's up.
Yeah.
Jigs up, motherfucker.
I didn't like how the new guys were so like, I don't know, they had no experience with like catching criminals, and yet they could determine that Light was Kira.
Well, the only reason they could is because of L's.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
They didn't know. They went into it knowing Light was Kira.
They just had to like prove him.
Well, yeah, because like L sent that thing out, and it says like, if I am dead, Yagami Light is Kira, and it was like all his fucking information on the case.
Right.
So like they had such a one up on the fucking game.
And they still almost fumbled.
Light
was going crazy at the end when he was like drawing people's name with his blood after he got shot.
Yeah.
Wild.
Bro was going. He was literally out for blood.
He was.
You know who's really stupid in that show? Like the special police that were with him, SPK.
SPK.
Bro, his dad was like the dumbest of all of them.
Well, I understand his part because like he just doesn't want to believe his son's fucking sociopath.
Right.
But like the other dudes have no excuse. Like one of them was sus by the end. I'm like, good for you. But that like
Took
younger
you 3 years.
Yeah, good for you. It took you more than 3 years. Like even when like L was around,
It
like
was like a 6 month.
it was so fucking obvious sometimes. He would slip up so bad because he started going like like giggling to himself about like something.
He's sitting in the corner like
and then,
You see the little smirk.
They literally look over and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Like, but they don't think anything more of it. That was my one irk when watching that sometimes. I'd always just be like, there's no way these police officers are this fucking dumb. Like,
stupid.
I mean, look at the police officers we have nowadays. Though.
Okay, well,
not to get political, but
What do you mean not to get the political? You just said something.
people
I
are.
think it's political with the police, man.
Hey, they're a little goofy, okay?
They can be, yeah.
Yeah.
Light can't be the killer. He's too nice. Like, that was the younger guy that shot him at the end. He's like, Light, is this true? It's like, no fucking shit it is. Like, look where we're at.
I can't believe it.
No, it's not true. Trust me.
Yeah, well, he goes like,
Writing his name down
he goes
in
like,
death
he goes
note.
like,
Trust me,
trust
bro.
me, bro. And then he goes like, and that's just like, trying to fucking write the names.
Who's that? Another part I hate at the end. Light like makes like his fake successor. That one dude.
Yeah, the crazy
I
guy.
hated that.
Yeah.
Where he's like he I don't remember the Japanese word up for right now, but he's like erase, and he goes like he's doing that like dramatic scene where he's like it's literally like he's in a dark ass fucking room with this giant TV and a table, and he's just like he's going like he's just like trying the fuck out of the page, like he's doing like fucking I don't know Microsoft Paint work on
The
that
most
goddamn-
normal Redditor in there.
That dude was a Redditor though. He was a Redditor, wasn't he? He said like
so
Light
fucking
found him on like a Kira forum on the
The
internet.
most in shape Reddit user.
Yeah.
Like he said something.
4chan user. That's like that reminds me of fucking what's his name in the new Batman movie?
Riddler.
The Riddler.
Yeah, no,
he's like posting outlandish shit to this forum, and people are like,
4chan.
"Yeah, go, buddy." I'm like, "What the hell?"
Well, not even that. They fucking show up to go shoot people. They're like, are cartridges okay? Like, yeah, buddy, those should work. Don't forget your mask.
Oh, shit.
Those are the kinds of
All
people you
200
find on those forum
How many
posts.
subs did he have? He was like, all 490 my loyal supporters.
Jesus Christ!
What a movie, though. Batman.
That was wild. They did a good job with the Redditors though. Like, because that's like pretty logical.
Except they didn't, because then when they came with guns, they were all like fit dudes.
No, they weren't. They're
I
pretty.
thought some of them were like in shape.
It depended.
I thought the Riddler definitely looked like a Discord model.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
he fit the picture.
Paul Dano.
Most of them-
is Discord.
Most of them looked like him, like Riddler,
Yeah.
and then some are in shape, I guess. Like not like
guess.
super, but it just depended.
I guarantee you, some of these little Redditors just think they're like Light. You got me.
Yeah,
They
Light
think
was
they're
right.
him.
Light was right. Light
There's
is
probably
right.
a whole subreddit.
Light.
I guarantee you, there's a whole subreddit dedicated to that shit.
Well, I was in one called Thanos Did Nothing Wrong because
Yeah.
it was so fucking funny.
I was in one that was like the Empire did nothing wrong in Star Wars.
Do we have any honorable mentions? I
The
want
Odd
to say.
Taxi up there. I really liked Odd Taxi.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There's like a little murder mystery with like animals, but at the same time, the main character like mentally, he's like not there,
Okay.
and he has to like find. He has to figure out who he is.
I would say Kuroko's basketball because it's just so funny on like how
Yeah, it's
far
wild.
they're willing to go. Because like they'll say, "Oh, I have this power that's unbeatable." Unless someone else is also there, like
The zone, baby.
Yeah,
Nah,
but-
but I got the Emperor's eye.
yeah, but like, oh, like the zone is the highest level unless you have the Emperor's Eye. Oh, but wait, you can beat the Emperor's Eye if you're in the second level of the zone, which is
Yeah.
impossible to get to. But he does it anyways.
Mind blown.
But
Let's see,
also,
what do you
I would
got?
say More Than a Married Couple.
that one's
Is-
fucking wild to
is
watch. It's so
really-
entertaining.
It's just so entertaining.
Rom-coms go hard sometimes.
Rom-coms
They
do
do.
go hard.
Or
We're-
Me is really good.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that's on my list of favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I have that, Run with the Wind, Clanad, Demon Slayer Season 2, Silent Voice, Fruits Basket, Angel Beats. I don't remember the name of this one.
It's in Japanese.
Futaku ni ai wa musugashi. Oh, Love's Hard for Otakus.
I wonder why.
Oh, it's funny because like they're all like working,
Yeah.
salaryman jobs. Anyway, there's that Konosuba I like, Shikimori I like, and then Date Alive, which is ass. I'm not saying Date Alive's a good anime. That one's absolutely shit.
That's how I am with Tokyo Ghoul. Like I love, bro. The manga is so good.
No way, Lamb gave this a 9. Holy fuck! I didn't even give it. I gave it an 8 because I knew it was bad.
Damn.
It's basically okay, let me read the description for you. That'll give you a 30 years before a strange phenomena called the space quake devastated the center of Eurasia, claiming the lives of at least 150 million people.
Damn.
Since
Oh my
then,
God.
smaller space quakes plague the world on an irregular basis. Shido, a seemingly ordinary high schooler, comes across a mysterious girl at the ground zero of a space quake and learns that his sister Kotardi, which is it is like a middle schooler that leads a fucking like galactic empire almost. Like it's not she heads a spaceship where they like fight these things. Is one of the her sister is one of the spirits who are the real cause of the space quakes that occur. That's a spoiler. This is the first season. That you don't find that.
That was a spoiler.
Spoiler.
Spoiling the show.
Spoiler.
To-
All right,
So
I'm reading the description. It's not my fault.
everyone who watches this podcast, don't watch that show. You just got spoiled. Say with Death
You don't
Note,
need to
though.
watch this show.
Say with Death Note. Hope you saw past
Yeah.
episode 26.
Who are the real cause of the space quake when they manifest into the world. He also learns that Katori is the captain of an airship. Yeah, that's the story of a fucking space. And recruits him to be one of his mysterious ability to seal spirits' powers with a kiss and stop them from being a threat to mankind. However, there's a small catch. To seal a spirit, he must make her fall in love with him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like
What a
shit.
classic.
It is shit. It's just so, I watched it when I was a fucking 8th grader and then in freshman year when it was coming out.
Sky Fry.
Yeah, and I thought
It was the bee's knees.
I thought it was the bee's knees, and I was I was a fucking goober for thinking that, dude. Holy shit! But I like to watch it still because it's still entertaining.
You know what? That's okay.
Season 4
It's,
sucks though. Season 4 sucks ass.
Okay.
I don't watch.
Don't
well,
watch season 4.
Yeah, season 4,
Yeah.
awful show.
Ass. Right.
Yeah,
We good?
Calculated risk.
yeah. We gotta do the.
Sure.
We gotta do
Okay,
our
how do
risk.
the challenges
Do the
work?
challenge.
All right, so
We gotta pull another one, right?
So the
Or
way
is
this-
that in the next segment.
that's in the next segment
Oh,
after we
my
do
bad. My bad.
Oh, you're good.
Apologies. You
We're
over
just
there.
gonna jump. Just jump with a
3,
clap. 2, 1. All right, today's challenge. We'll be eating. Oh God, I can hear them wiggle around. These big. Well, I can shake. You want to shake the can?
I do want to shake the can, actually.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Now they're all lubed up and ready to go.
Personally, I don't think I can do like just salted sardines, so we chose the Louisiana hot sauce version. I'm gonna pop this baby open so we know how many we have. Just so we know.
Okay.
Holy god!
Oh, grody.
Well, I think you killed a few of them.
What do you mean I killed a few?
You fucking shook the shit out of it. Usually they're in like a line. So the name of the game is Pong. Everyone's mostly heard of this, I hope. We'll start out by throwing our ball, you know. Find out who's going first. Ready? Oh my god damn it. God. Let's go! Give me that!
Here's your ball. Gentleman's match.
May the best man win. Oh shit. No!
Yes, sir! First blood.
Make that one. I didn't know if I need to eat two.
Would you like a napkin?
Let me get my napkin. Woo! That is mighty fishy.
Yummy. How are they tasting?
I'm trying to gum them down because yeah, a bit of a kick to them.
Kick to him. That Louisiana hot sauce.
Louisiana hot sauce sinking in. Bang! No! No!
Which one should we take?
Like the good one.
I'm going for that one right there. Let me fish them out. Oh, it's on my finger.
Whoa.
It's on my finger. My red lobster napkin in. Oh man,
Yeah, there you go, sir.
I can smell it real good already. God, I don't really do spicy stuff either. This is worse.
It's not that spicy.
No.
What's happening over here?
I just ripped its spinal cord
You
out.
fucking did that to all of them. You shook them all out.
Oh my god. The fuck is that? Oh. No. Alright, I'm gonna make all these.
motherfucker!
I made one. Oh, don't smush them now.
Motherfucker. Come on now.
No, you dropped some on the floor, god damn it.
Bang!
No!
Eat one! That one's looking mighty fine.
Oh my god. Why is it so big?
She said.
Alright, gonna guzzle this down.
Guzzle that weasel down.
Guzzle this glizzy down. Oh my god.
Yeah!
Oh yeah. Got some guts hanging out. Just like a Jolly Rancher.
They're not even the same texture!
Alright.
Get in there. Get your grubbers in there.
I almost dropped them. Mmm. Alright.
Too many left there.
Damn.
Let's go!
Oh. Alright, give me a pyramid.
We can't call mid-game.
Oh, what?
You gotta wait till the end of the round.
Alright. Give me my balls back.
What the fuck, man? That's a party foul. We both gotta eat a sardine.
You gonna eat the first one or the last one with me? I'll eat the first one with you.
Okay, here we go.
I'll get the one that was right next to yours.
Oh, they're mates. That's not fucking.
Is that a vein? The fuck is that?
That's a sperm cell, man.
I wouldn't get out my thumb, goddammit.
Oh.
What the fuck is that? It's ball sack? One more.
Going in for seconds. Island. No! Take two! Take two!
Mmm.
Yummy.
I think I'm getting battle hardened. I've seen too much war now that it just doesn't faze me.
Logan, do you consider yourself a closer?
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Some.
Yeah.
Do like a
Like
handful.
some guts. Tasty. Woo! Oh no! Got quite the game.
Tie game going. We're too evenly matched here. Oh wow.
Bottom of the barrel isn't so good. We both gotta heal.
Kidding me?
Really trying to clean it out. Just trying to get our money's worth.
It was like 50 cents. That's a banger meal for 50 cents, man.
That is not a banger meal at all. Yeah! That was a hearty match. That was a hearty match. Get in there one last time. Gonna drink the rest.
I don't think I can.
That is vile.
Oh god!
That is so gross.
Oh,
I wasn't making you drink it.
I lose with honor.
I appreciate that.
All right, roll your dice. See what you're getting. 3, baby.
That's solid.
We got 4 now, right?
That's solid. Yes, sir.
I guess I will do the honors for the
Pull from the minion
the
cup.
5th Hunger Games. Oh,
Oh,
that's too many. Which one should I get?
do the one that fell out.
Okay. Who can get a penny from a stranger first?
All right.
All right.
That's good. Let's do it.
We'll see you guys on the 5th episode.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. See you guys next
And
time.
have a great rest of your day. Bye.
I hit the record button again.
Yeah.